Hello. In today's lesson, we are going to create the first of our web pages for our band called the Nanonauts. We're creating the page called About Us. This video shows us two different ways to make it. So the first way that I'm going to make it is the way that's described in the book that we were given about the Nanonauts. And in this book, the Nanonauts are using a notepad or a plain text editor. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Notepad++ and we're going to create a new HTML page. So our language is HTML and we're going to save this page in a folder specially made for this website. So all the pages for this website will be put together in this one folder. So I'm going into my folder here and I'm creating a new folder just for this website. I'm going to call it the Nanonauts. So inside the Nanonauts, I'm creating this file which is called About Us, no spaces, .html. HTML is the file extension for HTML web page, and the page we're creating is called About Us. This is in the instructions that were given in the PDF explaining what we're to do today. So I've saved that file. So now we need to put in the basic structure of any HTML file. So starting with doc type is HTML. Follow on with the HTML tag, then the head tag, then I'm going to put in the title, which in this case is About Us. And close the title tag and close the head tag. Then we start with the body tag, and in the body I'm going to put the heading, which is also About Us. Close the heading tag, and then I'm adding a paragraph, and the paragraph says we are the Nanonauts. The close paragraph tag. Then there is a second paragraph which says our names are Holly, Dervla, Daniel, Sam, and the close for that paragraph. Then we remember to close the body and close the HTML tag. And then save the final file. So that file is saved in my folder, which if I go to my folder, which was stored here, Nanonauts, I should see About Us. I can double click on that, will launch it in my browser. I can see the title is About Us. I can see the heading is About Us, and I can see our two paragraphs. We are the Nanonauts and our names are Holly, Dervla, Daniel, and Sam. So that is how you create it using a text editor. The other version of how to create it is in Glitch. So I'm going to go to Glitch now. I'm going to create a new project, which is a basic hello web page. Just give it a moment. There we go. I'm going to change the name to About Us demo. You might put your own, sorry, I shouldn't be calling it that. I should be calling it Nanonauts. Nanonauts demo. Whereas you might put your initials in rather than the word demo. Okay, and I've been given here a basic index page. Okay, I'm actually going to ignore that page for the time being. I'm going to create a brand new file, and this file is going to be called, about us.html. I'm going to click on add this file. So I have my about us.html file here. It is totally empty. Okay, my index file is still there. So what I'm actually going to do is copy everything from the index file. Control C to copy. Go back to the about us file and Control V to paste. So I now have my about us file. It looks exactly like my index file. I don't want it to look exactly the same, so I'm going to edit a few things here. I'm going to take the heading. Instead of hello, it's going to be about us. I'm going to get rid of some of this meta data. And I'm going to get rid of the JavaScript. My heading is going to be about us. My first paragraph here is we are the Nanonauts. Going to get rid of everything else down here. Put in a second paragraph. Second paragraph is our names are Holly, Dervla, Daniel, and Sam. And notice when I added the paragraph tag, the opening tag, Glitch automatically added the closing tag for me, so I don't need to type in a second one. And Glitch will save this for us as we go along, so we don't have to worry about saving. I'm clicked on the About Us here, and I want to show this in a new window. And what it's showing me actually is the index page rather than my About Us page. So I need to add in something into the About Us page that will launch, or into the index page, excuse me. I need to change something in the index page that will launch the About Us page automatically. So I'm going back to the index page. And what I'm going to do here is just edit some of this stuff from the body. I'm going to keep that A tag. See the A and the A closing tag. I'm keeping that and getting rid of everything else inside the body. So remember, I'm in my index.html making these changes here. I'm going to take out everything from the, well, I can leave the hello. I can take everything else out. I might leave the CSS whilst we're at it. Take out these guys. Okay, so if I go back and look at my hello page, I've now only got something that I can click on, a hyperlink, and that actually is what the A tag is doing. This A tag down here is my hyperlink. It's something that I can click on. What it's hyper-referencing is the address of where we will go when we click on it. So this one's going off to Glitch. I don't want it to go off to Glitch. I actually want it to go to my About Us page. So I'm going to put in here about us.html. I'm going to take out the glitch and change that to About Us. So what this is an anchor tag, which is a hyperlink, something that you can click on. The H reference, the hyperreference, is an attribute of the anchor tag. It's inside the anchor tag. Do you see the opening angle bracket and the closing angle bracket for my anchor tag? The href is inside that, which means it's an attribute. Attributes in HTML always take the same format. They have the attribute name, in this case href, then the equal sign, followed by quotation marks, and inside the quotation marks you have the attribute's value. In this case, the value is the name of the web page that we want to go to when we click on it. Then between the tags, we've just got text that's going to be displayed on the screen, and then at the end we have the closing anchor tag. So now if I go back to my index page, it says About Us. That's the words, the text that's displayed on the screen, and I can click on it, and it should take me to my About Us page. So here we can see our About Us web page. It says About Us on the title, About Us for the heading, and the 2 paragraphs which we were expecting. I can go back here to my index.html and we can see the link that takes us to the About Us page, but the About Us page doesn't have any links. There's no anchor tags in here to bring us back. So when we look at the About Us page here, it does not bring us back to the index at any point. There's nowhere we can click on here. So we will be learning in later lessons how to add in more tags, so to help us navigate around our web pages.